Namaste doston! Welcome to my little world. This is me Rishika. Today we're going to be talking about how to lose weight as a teenager. Or even if you're not a teenager, you are below 25 and above 12, we are cool here. So for me, I've been trying to lose weight like forever, But finally I got success in February last year, for February 2020. And that time I noticed that there were so many things I've been doing right and so many things I've been doing wrong. So finally I succeeded by losing 5 kgs in 1 month in February itself. And that was quite a big achievement for me because I'm a small human. I have a slow metabolism, so I rarely lose weight. But the thing is, I didn't only lose weight, but I managed to put it off for a real long time. It's been a whole year, and I'm still on that weight, and that's pretty good because that was my ideal weight, and I'm still on that. And so today I'm going to give you all the things I've been doing or I have learned which will help you to lose weight. Ideally 5 kg in 1 month because that's what I did. So I cannot guarantee you more than that. And I don't really think that losing more than that in a month is healthy. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 7 actual tips which are going to help you to lose weight real quickly or speed up the process of losing weight. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 2 bonus tips / rule, whatever you want to call that I wish I knew that time when I was losing weight. But unfortunately, I didn't. And I really think that if you know that is really gonna help you and make a whole world of difference. So now let's get started because I don't want the video to be very long because I feel like this is going to be very long and I don't want it to be that long. So let's get started. But before starting, make sure to subscribe my channel. I post every week, new video every week. And right now I'm posting on Saturday and I hope that I keep doing that because from past few days I'm like being very inconsistent, but that's not the point. Before moving forward, make sure to subscribe my channel and hit that bell notification to all so that you do not miss any updates. And now let's get started. So the first tip, which is the simplest, easiest, and the tip which is going to make a whole lot of difference is your morning drink. So the first thing you have to do after waking up is taking a big glass of lukewarm water. And by big, I do not mean this. I just mean an ideal glass like 300 ml or 500 ml big glass of lukewarm water, add an apple cider vinegar in it, and if in case apple cider vinegar do not suit you, add lemon or honey, anything you want, and just drink it. Now there are countless benefits of drinking lemon water or apple cider vinegar with water that I cannot even tell you because this is going to take whole lot of video and I don't want that. But the simplest thing and the main thing that you want to know is that it boosts your metabolic rate so that you can burn more calories in less amount, which is great, and that's what we are targeting. Alright, so make sure you drink apple cider vinegar or lemon water in the morning, empty stomach. And the thing is, it does not even taste bad. Like, I've seen people making faces when they're drinking apple cider vinegar, but for me, when you dilute it with water, it's pretty tasty. It's like, it's a sour lemonade kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but I like the taste of it, so I would suggest you to do that. And it was pretty simple, wasn't it? So now let's move on to the second tip, which is also a simple but not for everyone, and that is do a workout challenge. Now I'm not asking you to do workout by your own because that can get a little frustrating like most of the time when you have to decide all of it on your own and you don't have the motivation to do it. So I'm not asking you to run a certain kilometer like 2 miles a day or stuff, or not just sweating and breaking your whole body in the gym. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just asking you to take a little workout challenge at a 7-day, 15-day, 30-day, how much ever you want. There are millions of fitness YouTubers out there who give you free challenges, which I have been telling you guys from like a lot of videos. Now, just one video, I've told it before, in the glow up video, which I will link down below if you want to watch in case. Or you can download an app which is like, there are a lot of free apps out there which tell you like 20 days lose weight challenge or 30-day lose weight challenge. So personally, in February last year, I was working out from an app. I don't really remember what it was, but it was something like 30-day weight loss challenge and stuff. So you can either do it by the app or take a workout challenges, anything that motivates you to keep your body moving and burn some calories, because whole point is burning calories more than you eat. So I'm not gonna explain the scientific term because I myself don't really understand it, but it's just that you're gonna have to burn some calories. Either you can dance, you can also burn your calories through dancing, running, cycling, swimming, anything, any form of cardio or hit that you like, Just burn some calories, sweat out, and then we are good over here. So third tip is kind of funny, and it was so simple and so basic that I laughed at myself when I found it. I didn't even know that about it. So the third tip is to have water as a snack. Now, if you have gained a lot of weight, normally then usually you gain. If you have gained a lot of weight, then you might have a problem with snacking. You might have been craving for little treats, like sometimes you wanna eat sweet, and when you eat something sweet, you wanna eat something savory to just balance out the flavor. If you are dealing with a problem, you're not alone, babe. I was there. I'm still there. I always feel like I want to eat a chocolate. And when I'm done eating a chocolate, I'm feeling like, oh, that's too sweet. I want something sour. I want something savory to just balance out the flavor. If you also do that, then I have a most easiest solution for you, which I just wish I would have known that time. That is to just have water as a snack. Now, let me explain it. Like, if you are craving for a chocolate, alright? If you're craving for a chocolate, before going to the kitchen or anywhere you keep it, before going to that place, just drink some water, And by some water, I usually prefer 1 liter. Like, this is my water right now. I just drink whole of it every time. But right now, I'm not drinking a lot of water, and that's not the point. So drink some water whenever I feel like I want to eat something. Like, it mostly happen in the evening. Alright, in the evening when you are free and when you are done eating your lunch and there is still a lot of time in dinner, then I always feel like I want to eat something, and then I just drink my water and I'm like, I'm done. Now I'm really full. I don't even want to eat dinner. But that's not it. That's just water. You will be able to eat dinner, and that's pretty good because you have to eat. You do not have to skip anything. Okay? We are not skipping because I haven't skipped. So I'm not asking you to skip meal. After drinking water, pause for a while and then ask yourself, like, do you really want to eat it? Do you really need it? Do you want to, for a piece of chocolate, do you want to just spoil all your effort? And the moment you are full by drinking water and you ask this question, I am betting you are not gonna eat that snack. Like, never for that moment. Now, the number 4 tip is about meal. We have talked about the morning drink, we have talked about the snacks and workouts and etc. But the number 4 tip is to go green. And by going green, I just mean that in every meal, like in breakfast, in dinner, and in lunch, you just have to add a little bit of greens in your meal. Like, just take a 2 tablespoons of any green vegetable, but you have to eat it along with whatever you are eating it. The thing is, for me, I don't really know the scientific reason about it, but when I do this, I feel like I don't want to eat anything else, but instead I just eat that green along with whatever chawal or roti or whatever I'm eating. Along with that, I just eat the green vegetable. So this is a pretty controversial tip, and I'm not really sure why I included this, but I had the gut feeling that this really helped me in losing weight, and I don't really know. So you can kind of skip this if you want to. I don't know. But the second part of this tip is to have 1 cup of green tea every evening. Now, evening at the time, which I've already told you, that evening at the time when we always feel like we want something, we are craving for anything. And at that time, after drinking a glass of water or before drinking a glass of water, just drink a cup of green tea. We know green tea has a lot of benefits, but the thing is, it boosts your metabolic rate, which we've already talked. That is the whole point of losing weight. That is the whole kind of, you can say, this is where it all starts. So if you have a faster metabolic rate, you will lose more weight in less amount of time. That's what we are targeting. So having green tea at the evening will just kind of will silence all your other cravings, and also it will boost your metabolic rate. So it's like ek tir se do nishane. That's very amazing. That's freaking amazing. And the thing is, making green tea is the simplest thing I ever did. So I'm like, I'm not feeling lazy when I have to make this. Just have to boil a cup of water, adding green tea leaves, let it be there for a minute or 2, or you can just boil it with the green tea leaves, strain it, and you have your green tea ready. Like, that's easy. That's so easy. That's even easy than going to a shop and buying a chocolate. So just tell your mind to do that easy instead of that easy, if you're getting what I mean. Now, number fifth tip is kind of a fun and a thing that I usually did and I still do when I'm feeling like I'm eating a lot of junk is to take no 7-day challenge. And in this no 7-day challenge, you have to, and I really mean you have to say no to every sugary and fried food and all the junk food, every junk food. You just have to say no, alright? Okay, here's the thing. Leaving junk food is kind of easy, but leaving sugary food is a lot tough because sugar is addictive. That is. So for 7 days, you just have to say no for every junk food. Just for 7 days. That is 168 hours. And believe me, that might sound a lot to you, but that does not sound a lot to me, and that is not a lot. Okay? And now a question might arise that how saying no to sugary or junk food for 7 days do anything? Because after 7 days, we're again gonna eat it. So how is that even gonna help? But believe me, this is gonna help because in those 7 days, you are strengthening your willpower. And willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the more stronger it gets. So after 7 days, you can take a break like for a day or two and then again start the 7-day challenge. For me, after 7 days, I was so determined that I can live without these things. So I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna touch anything until I'm on my ideal weight. So that was like I just challenged my ego to do this. And whenever you do something, whenever you take a challenge, you dare yourself to do something, that is directly connected to your ego. And that makes that thing doable. So in this 7-day challenge, just take it as a challenge. Like you are challenging yourself that, can you do this? Just ask yourself, can you not live without sugar for 7 days? Are you that weak? Tell yourself that this is a challenge and you're gonna have to win it because you can. If that makes sense. Now, I know that's easy said than done, but if you do it and if you succeed, then that's amazing, honey. But if you cannot, then that's fine. Start again from day one. And one day, you will look back and be proud of yourself, just as I am. So now, moving on to the 6th tip, which is that is something I recently discovered. Not recently discovered, that is something I recently named. I have been doing this thing in last February, but now I just recently discovered and named it like a real thing, and that is fruit bowl like a howl. I know the heading makes no sense, but it looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Obviously, I created it, so it will look nice to me. But tell me in the comment section if this is such a useless thing I did today. But alright, coming back to the topic, coming back to the mornings, the first thing after morning drink that should enter your stomach should be a fruit bowl. The reason that a fruit bowl is such an amazing thing is because fruits contain fiber and fiber will help you to keep your stomach clean. So add any type or every type of fruit, chopped fruit into a bowl. Sprinkle some chia or flax seed on top of it, and if you don't want to sprinkle it, that's totally fine, just don't. And add some salt, 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Well, I prefer it without yogurt because that way it tastes a little more good. And then have it just a little bit, you can even have the bowl size may vary however you like, just a fruit bowl in the morning, empty stomach, and it will work like magic. Believe me, you gotta believe me here because I've tried it myself and it's just so amazing. I cannot emphasize this enough, but this is. Now here's the tip. You can do it with a partner, okay? So on days when you are feeling unmotivated, the partner will motivate you. And for me, my partner is my mama. So usually some days she make the fruit bowl and some days I make the fruit bowl and we both have it. So like this, we are not breaking the chain, okay? And whenever you feel unmotivated, just remember it's just for a month, 1 month, 30 days, that's it. That's all. And after that, you can take a real break. Now the number 7 tip is to sweeten your mouth. Now before you roll your eyes at me and tell me that I'm a freaking mad person to tell you to sweeten your mouth when I just told you to say no for 7 days to any sugar and stuff, let me just tell you that I'm not talking about refined sugar over here. There are tons, not actually tons, there are so many different alternatives of refined sugar which are a very healthier option. You can try jaggery powder, maple syrup, honey, and so many other things out there which are really so better than refined sugar and actually tastes good than them. For once you leave the sugar, then you won't want to get back to it. It's been 2 months since I left sugar. I'm not taking sugar in any form except chocolates. I ate a little bit of chocolate, but that's fine, So, except chocolate, I'm not taking any sugar. And chocolate I eat once in a while, once in a month, like that. So, I'm taking no refined sugar, and now I don't even crave for it anymore. I do not want sugary stuff all the time. That's because I replaced my refined sugar with healthier alternatives, and there are so many out there you can try, but the best one which I think is jaggery. Jaggery, gur, bheli, whatever you call it, jaggery powder, that's the best thing out there. And one more thing which is like an additional point is try new healthy recipes so that you won't be wanting to eat the old same crap every day, and your mind won't ask you for a burger and stuff when he knows that today you can eat anything which is healthy and tasty at the same time. For me, it's been such a pressure for me to find healthy recipes because I wanted to try them on, and whenever I find one by mistake from somewhere, I tried on it sucks, So I'll give you a real nice tip to find healthy recipes which taste good, and that is to watch what I eat in a week or day, healthy and realistic one. So maybe I'll link down some down below, some of my best which I found, like they are really good, and so you can check them out in the description below. So these were all the main 7 tips, actual 7 tips which will help you to lose weight and take you closer to your ideal goal. But now it's time that I mention the rules I have mentioned before, because I feel like if you know that, everything will become a little easier. Not a lot, just a little, and that will make a whole world of difference, believe me. So these were the actual tip, but I know it's not always easy to change everything like suddenly, and that's why I'm giving you a simple rule which I found recently. I didn't know it that time when I was losing my weight, and I really wish I did. So I'm just gonna tell you that, and that is to follow 80-20 rule. So this is if you're finding tough to follow a healthy lifestyle, you can just do 80-20 rule. Like 80% you can eat 80% healthy and 20% unhealthy, or you can do 80% of anything, like apply it anywhere this rule. But for me, I usually do it for 80% healthy and 20% unhealthy one, and that way it really makes my day. Like I know that I was not the best of me today, like I should have avoided this, but I know that I have taken that in a small amount, and that's fine, that's totally fine, okay? But make sure you're not doing it like every day. That's not really good, like once in a while. After that 7-day challenge, you can do it on the 8th day, that 80-20 rule, which will help you to lose weight, and you can also have your favorite treat at that time. And the second rule which I believe if you follow, you can achieve anything in life, and that's not law of attraction, alright? I'm not talking about law of attraction over here, but if you follow this rule, you can achieve anything in your life, and by anything I mean anything. That is the 10% target. So I was listening to a TED talk by Jennifer Cohen, I guess that's what we call that name, maybe. So I was listening to a TED talk by Jennifer Cohen, and she mentioned the 10% target rule, in which she says that anything that you want, first determine what is the thing, and then do genuine attempts, 10 genuine attempts to reach that goal, okay? And in this, you have to make sure that you are comfortable of failing 90% of the time, because there might be chance that you will fail 9 times, but she guarantees you, and I think that this is such a amazing concept to give anyone, that she guarantees you that you will succeed in those 10 genuine attempts. So if you want to lose weight, try 10 genuine times, just don't do this. I've seen people doing this, that they're like, I'm going to follow the 10% target, so I am going to make a genuine effort of eating healthy from tomorrow, okay? So they start eating healthy from tomorrow, but they're like, they want to eat a chocolate, and they're like, okay, I still have 9 efforts, I still have 9 attempts, so let's just break it, eat a chocolate, and then we will do our other 9 attempts. That's pathetic. That's so wrong. You should never do that, 10 genuine attempts really mean genuine attempts, okay? So I feel like if a person follows these rules, that 80-20 principle and the 10% target, then nothing is unachievable, So guys, that was all for today's video. I gave you 7 actual advices and tips and 12 rules which I found really helpful. So please comment down below if you like this video, and comment down below if any of these tips are useful for you, because it really makes my day to know that I'm helping someone out there. And also don't forget to subscribe my channel to receive new video every Saturday. Till then, just remember that you are beautiful the way you are, and that does not mean you need not to change. I love you. Take care. Bye bye.